So you just, starting with you, just literally just come back from Salvador. Well, actually, we both have. And what was your? Actually, let's probably start off with saying, what drew you to going to Brazil and Salvador in itself? A recent trip.
Recent trip was I'm making a documentary like you are as well. So I wanted to do some filming.
Yeah. Do you get asked the same thing that I get asked when people, whenever I say to people, I'm going to Brazil? People say, "Oh, why are you going to Brazil? Why don't you go somewhere in Europe?" Yeah. And I don't normally have a standard response to that. I mean, what do you get when people...
That's a good question. I think one thing I like about going to Brazil, been now for like 5 times, is that, especially in Salvador or Rio, you don't feel out of place being a black person.
Do you want to tell, kind of elaborate where Salvador is in case people don't know Salvador and Rio? So
Salvador is the capital city of Bahia, which is in northeastern Brazil. The city, the inhabitants, approximately 3 million, 80% of the people are of African descent. So you see a lot of mixed race, brown skin, dark skin people. So it's a very strong Afrocentric like city. You see a lot of people, like I said, of like African descent, and they embrace the African heritage. And again, like I said, just as a black person, whether you're a man or woman, especially from Europe or even the United States of America, it's nice to go because you see so many brown faces, and especially living in the UK, you kind of forget, you get used to seeing so many white people. I've got nothing against white people, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to be in a city where white people are the minority. It didn't really, I mean, now I appreciate it more the last couple of times visits going. But it's again, it's one of those things which I appreciate more, just like, other than obviously Africa, it's the next place outside of Africa where you feel like you're at home.
Yeah.
So that's definitely good.